What's up guys, on today's video I'm gonna show you guys how I moved from this to this. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. It's your girl Nelly, and I'm so excited to be chilling with you once again this moment, this time. On today's video I'm gonna show you guys how I achieved this look, so if you're interested, keep on watching.
What's up beautiful people? So let's get this thing started. We're moving to a voiceover so we get the point across very quick. As you can see, I've started applying my foundation, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless in the shade 362. So after applying that foundation, I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender. Key phrase, damp beauty blender. This helps for me, at least. It makes it easy, so much easier for me to blend anything when my beauty blender is damp, because if it covers more area, and it also just works best this way, in this form. So I prefer using a damp one, but you know, you can do whatever you want, boo. It's a free country. Just a quick note here guys, I'm gonna try keep this foundation around the middle of my face. So what I want to do is basically avoid the edges of my face, as in like the hairline, my neckline, the neck. I want to avoid those areas because of those areas tend to be darker than the rest of your face, my face at least. So I'm gonna be applying a darker foundation around these areas, but right now I'm just keeping this foundation, which is the lightest foundation that I have, that works with my skin tone, of course. I'm gonna keep that around the center of my face, and yeah. Just some quick note here on what I did to prep my skin for my makeup. So what I did was I applied my face toner and I applied my face moisturizer on the clean face, of course. And when I was ready to apply my makeup, what I did, I went in with a gel light hydrating moisturizer. And then after my moisturizer, I went in with sunscreen. Because you need it, boo. You need it. So once all the blending is done, I'm gonna go in with that darker foundation that I was telling you guys about, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless, and it's in the shade 365. So as you can see here in this clip, I am applying this foundation on my hairline, I am applying it on my jawline, and I'm basically using it to contour, if we can say that. I don't know, girl, we're not doing the makeup guru language in this channel. No, we're not doing it. So yeah, you saw where I applied the foundation, and basically these are the areas that are darker on your thingy, on your face. These are areas that tend to be darker than the kind of like the center of your face where we applied the first foundation. And then after doing that, we just blend away, you know, we blend it and make sure that there is a seamless blend between that first foundation and the second one. So we don't want any demarcation. We don't want to see where the darker foundation stops and where the lighter foundation begins. We want them to blend into each other so that you have like, you know, a good flow between the two of them. That's what we're doing basically. So after all that is done, I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush, and I'm gonna use the darker foundation that I have left, so the remaining, I'm gonna use that, and I'm basically gonna apply that on my neck so that, you know, I don't want to be looking like I'm wearing a mask. I don't want you to see that I know I'm wearing makeup, but I don't want you to kind of like see from a distance that I'm wearing makeup. So I have to blend it down, so you know, it all works together basically. You know, we blend so that things just, you know, it looks like your skin. That's why we blend. So that is what I'm doing here. And after that, I'm gonna take my beauty blender, put on some setting spray on there, and go over this foundation because I need it to sit on my skin. I don't want it to disappear after a few minutes, and I don't want it getting oily that easy. So I'm gonna give it all the help it needs, okay? Time travel. So right now I'm applying my highlighter. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and it's in the shade Espresso. I'm applying it under my under eyes, girl, because I have very expensive Gucci bags. But right now I'm not trying to show off my expensive designer bags. I'm just trying to be cute. So I'm gonna hide those for a moment. And then I'm gonna apply it as well in the center of my face because of I have a big forehead and I need to make it look like a bit smaller, And that nose as well, girl, that's an African girl kind of nose. So I only need you to see some part of it, and I need you to see it. I need it to appear as a snatched nose. And oh, time travel again. We're done blending that. Girl, if it doesn't take you longer than that to blend, start afresh. You messed up. But anyway, I am going in with the Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder, and I'm gonna apply that in the areas that I just highlighted in the previous clips. I'm applying that today to avoid, to ensure that my concealer that I use to highlight, it stays in place, it stays put, it does not move all day, and it does not crease. So basically, before setting that area, I'm gonna go in with that beauty blender that I used to blend my concealer or my highlight, and I'm gonna kind of like go over it again to ensure that there are no fine lines before setting, because if I set while the concealer is in my fine lines, then basically I'm setting creases, and that's what I'm gonna have all day, I think. Don't quote me. You guys know that the makeup struggle is real. I'm a beginner here and I'm taking you guys through my journey of makeup. So don't judge me, girl. If you want to help, you're welcome to comment down below and tell me what to do. And I'll listen because I'm a beginner. I need all the help that I can get. But if you're here to judge me, girl, bye. Shameless plug. Subscribe to my channel to follow my makeup journey. I would love to have you. But anyway, ensure that you set all the areas where you apply that highlighter, girl, because it needs help, okay? We all need help someday. Don't leave any area that you highlighted unset. We're going to move on to the next one, but now we're talking about the ones that you highlighted. Once all that is done, I'm going to go in with my powder brush and my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and this is in the shade 370, which is Espresso. And I'm gonna go around that highlighted part of my face. I'm not gonna apply this powder on the edges of my face. So I'm not gonna, where I apply the darker foundation, I'm not gonna put this there because of that's where I'm supposed to use a darker powder there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around the highlighted part and call it a day. Okay, not yet, sorry. And now I'm gonna use my Essence Good Day Sydney palette, and I'm gonna use the darkest brown in the palette. This is an eyeshadow palette, but it works best for me for kind of bronzing my face, because you can see I'm dark, right? You can see that, right? Okay, cool. And I'm using that with a contour brush. So yeah, just going over that dark foundation that I applied on the edges of my face. And yeah, so you also want to apply the powder on your cheekbone and as well as your neckline. Make sure that that double chin disappears. We don't know her, we don't want her, she's not invited to this party, so we're canceling her out. Using the same eyeshadow palette and the same powder, I'm just gonna go over my eyelids with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm doing that to give kind of like some depth to my eye, because I don't want them looking like the least part of my face that was not paid attention to. So I want to add some color there, but I don't want to do too much, girl, because I don't know how to. What we do on the left, we also do on the right. It's a basic rule to Beth, but it's not so much of a rule to makeup because people are creative out there, okay? And then yeah, I'm just now trying to further snatch that nose and make it look like I can breathe, girl. Who needs to breathe? Who? Not me. And when you're doing this, lovely people, you want to make sure that you blend the powder that you're applying on your nose, you blend it with your towards your eyeshadow so that, you know, there's a nice flow there. We don't see that the two are not one. They're not. No, we don't want to see that. So you just blend it there and yeah, make sure that everything flows and works together. And now I'm gonna go in with a powder brush to dust off that excess powder that was on my nose, and yeah. And once all that is done, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray, which I never get used to. It does something, you know, that I don't like on my face, but anyway, we move. And then I'm gonna use so apply the setting spray, and then I'm gonna go over it with a beauty blender, which I also sprayed a bit of setting spray on, and yeah, go over my foundation and everything, because girl, we need to give this thing all the help we can get, you know, so we can get the maximum amount of wear that we can possibly get out of it. So help it out. We all need help someday, you know. So I'm gonna prep my eyelashes and then try to decide if I want to smile or not smile as I show you guys the eyeliner that I will be using. But at the end of the day, we apply it and we move on. So do that. I'm gonna apply the eyeliner where basically my lash band is gonna be sitting. I'm not gonna extend it outwards or, you know, do a wing. I'm just gonna keep it where my lash band is gonna be, so that I kind of like hide the lash band and it's not so obvious that I'm wearing false lashes. So that is all I'm doing basically, and it's gonna take me a while, so time travel. After messing up and cleaning up several times, plenty of times, I can finally go in with my mascara, and this is Maybelline mascara, yeah. So I'm gonna apply that, and yeah. Once all that is done, I'm gonna take a wipe and remove all the makeup that's on my lips, and also the lip balm that I had used to prep my lips for, you know, some action. And now I'm going in with my eyebrow pencil. This is the Essence eyebrow designer, and it's in brown. I'm gonna use that to line my lips, and yeah, we're doing something simple, something doable, something wearable. So, you know, I got you, girl. Once all that is done, my falsies are ready to pop on. So that is basically what I'm doing, and this is still a struggle, okay? So don't judge me. Subscribe, like, comment. Don't judge me. Thank you very much. And then I'm gonna use the same wipe and then remove the excess glue that's on my hand to ensure that I don't have any glue, so that I can be able to press, kind of like stick my false lashes with my real lashes, so that they're not in opposite directions. So I just want them to be one thing, and that's what I'm doing here. So now my falsies and my real lashes are kind of like in an entanglement, and I'm just gonna try and not cry here. So I'm trying to like hold back my tears, because it happens every time I put on falsies. I always tear up, and I don't want that. Once all that is done, boy, you're gonna apply your lip gloss, and you know, this is another day that the Lord has made, and we are pretty in it. Okay? Go on, live your life, you know, do your things. You snatched, bro. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy this bit of action that I'm about to give you right here, right now. Enjoy. Hang on, y'all. If you made it to this point, clearly you like me or you like my content. So do us justice and subscribe, like this video, and comment down below, okay?